Welcome to planet Earth. Earth is a world full of wonders, a living, breathing planet with countless astonishing mysteries waiting to be discovered. From vast oceans to towering mountains, from hidden jungles to icy realms, our world is filled with breathtaking places that seem almost unreal. In this video, we will explore the most magical and mysterious landscapes on Earth, places that look like they came straight out of a dream or a fairy tale. These spectacular wonders are not just visually stunning, they also hold untold stories, secrets, and facts that could completely change the way you see our planet. The Avenue of the Baobabs, one of Madagascar's most unique natural wonders, where ancient green giants stand tall like timeless sentinels. This 260 meters red dirt road is home to majestic baobab trees aged 100 to 800 years, reaching heights of 20 and 30 meters with trunk diameters up to 11 meters. The avenue's beauty changes throughout the day, from the first rays of dawn, casting impressive long shadows, to the brilliant orange sunset painting the trunks. In Madagascan culture, these baobabs are not merely natural entities, but are considered trees of life, believed to be dwelling places for spirits and deities according to traditional beliefs. The Avenue of Baobabs is not just a famous tourist destination, but also a symbol of nature conservation, an endless source of artistic inspiration, and an important ecological research center in Madagascar. The Great Wall of China is one of the greatest wonders of mankind, stretching from the Bohai Sea in the east to the Gobi Desert in the west, with a total length of about 216 kilometers. Built over many dynasties, this structure is not just a wall, but a complex defense system consisting of watchtowers, moats, hills, and rivers. The construction began in the 8th century BC and was completed in stages, designed to protect China from invasions. This structure used special materials, including glutinous rice, as a binding agent for the mortar. Although many sections of the Great Wall have been damaged over time, it still retains its grandeur and impressive scale. Notably, the Great Wall of China was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. Mount Fitzroy is one of the most impressive natural wonders of the Patagonia region in Argentina. With a height of 3,405 meters, this mountain stands out in the wild landscapes of the Andes, attracting nature lovers and adventure enthusiasts. Surrounded by majestic glaciers and crystal-clear lakes, Fitzroy creates a breathtaking natural masterpiece, especially at sunrise and sunset, when the light paints its towering granite cliffs red. This mountain was once called Chaltén by the indigenous Tehuelche people, meaning smoking mountain, due to the clouds that frequently shroud its peak. Its steep terrain and harsh weather make Fitzroy one of the most challenging peaks to conquer, posing a great test for professional climbers. Symbolizes the spirit of adventure and exploration. Sigiriya, also known as Lion Rock, is an ancient rock fortress located in the center of Sri Lanka. Sigiriya is built atop a 200-meter-high granite rock, creating a solid and majestic fortress. One of the notable features of Sigiriya is the Lion's Gate, an entrance carved in the shape of a giant lion leading up to the summit. In addition, the mirror wall is a smooth stone wall where ancient frescoes and inscriptions from the Sigiriya period are preserved. Sigiriya is also famous for its frescoes depicting mythical women, painted on the rock walls along the path to the summit. This structure embodies the remarkable ancient urban planning and architectural art of Sri Lanka. Tahiti is the largest island of French Polynesia, situated in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, with a majestic landscape that blends mountains and the sea. Towering green mountains rise from lush tropical forests, creating a wild and vibrant natural scene. The marine ecosystem surrounding Tahiti is diverse, featuring colorful coral reefs and many rare marine species. Each sunset paints the sky in shades of orange, pink, and purple, reflecting onto the water to create a breathtaking scene. Stone carvings and traditional tattoos hold significant meaning, reflecting the beliefs and customs of the indigenous people. Tahiti is a place where natural beauty and culture merge, forming a unique identity in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. The Lofoten Islands are located in the northern Arctic Circle of Norway, famous for their majestic and unique natural landscapes. The area is covered by towering limestone mountains, deep bays, and pristine white sand beaches. The climate in Lofoten is relatively mild for its geographic location, thanks to the Gulf Stream, which brings warm temperatures to the region. During summer, the islands experience the midnight sun phenomenon, when the sun does not set for several weeks, casting a special light across the land. Lofoten is also known for its traditional fishing industry, particularly cod, which has contributed to the local economy and culture for centuries. With its pristine natural beauty, Lofoten is home to many wild animals, including whales, seals, and seabirds, creating a rich ecosystem. Cappadocia is a unique region in central Turkey, known for its naturally formed rock pillars with distinctive shapes. These structures were created from volcanic ash, eroded over millions of years, forming an impressive landscape. The rock towers and valleys here display characteristic sandstone colors that change with the light throughout the day. Cappadocia also has a system of caves and underground cities where people have lived for thousands of years. The carved rock dwellings, churches, and other structures reflect history and human adaptation to nature. The sky above Cappadocia is often filled with hot air balloons floating over the sandstone terrain, creating a signature scene. This area was once a center of many ancient civilizations, leaving traces in its architecture and culture. The frescoes inside rock churches showcase the region's deep religious influences. Fagradalsfjall volcano is one of Iceland's most majestic natural wonders, located on the Reykjanes Peninsula. After more than 6,000 years of dormancy, this volcano erupted again in 2021, creating a spectacular scene with fiery lava flowing across vast, black basalt fields. The contrast between the glowing red lava and the deep black volcanic rock forms a striking and mesmerizing natural landscape. The scenery here evokes the feeling of stepping onto an alien planet, where the earth and stone continue to shift and transform over time. When cooled, the lava forms unique terrains with undulating shapes and rough surfaces, serving as a testament to the extraordinary forces of nature. Fagradalsfjall is not only a mark of geological activity, but also a testament to Earth's constant transformation. Thin smoke still rises from the lava surface, reminding of the lingering heat beneath the ground. Manpupunyor, a mysterious natural wonder located in the northern Ural Mountains of Russia, is one of the country's 7 most famous natural wonders and is recognized as a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site. At an altitude of 840 meters above sea level, 7 giant stone pillars, standing 30 to 42 meters tall, rise majestically in the wilderness, like giants guarding sacred land. Formed through millions of years of weathering from ancient sedimentary rocks, these pillars feature unique natural patterns and change colors with light and weather, creating a magical landscape in the Arctic tundra. In ancient Mansi culture, This place means Mountain of the Little Gods and is revered as a sacred site, with many legends about giants turned to stone. With its typical harsh sub-Arctic climate, this place has a 6-month winter with temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius, covered in snow and characteristic tundra vegetation. Stretching Australia's southern coast, Great Ocean Road is among the most beautiful coastal paths available worldwide. This route creates a varied, natural scene passing tall cliffs, white sandy beaches, and rich woods. Striking natural granite pillars that stand out against the deep blue water, the coastline's eroded cliffs over millions of years provide evidence of natural forces. Along with natural beauty, this route has historical value. Built as a tribute to the Australian troops who perished during World War I, Great Ocean Road is a blending of ocean, mountains, and sky wherein history and nature combine to create a breathtaking scene. Montserrat Monastery was founded in the 9th century and is one of the most important pilgrimage sites in Spain. It houses the statue of Our Lady of Montserrat, believed to have healing powers. The monastery is located 720 meters above sea level. On the cliffs of the Montserrat mountain range, creating a majestic scenery. The architecture of the monastery is in the Romanesque style, with a large church where religious services are held regularly. Montserrat is also famous for its music academy, where choral performances take place. Zakynthos is the third largest island in the Ionian group of islands in Greece and is famous for its white, sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. The island is home to the loggerhead sea turtle, Caretta caretta, a threatened species. The vineyards on Zakynthos produce a specialty wine, most notably Vino di Zante. The island's main port is a hub for ships traveling to and from other islands in the region. Zakynthos has a Mediterranean climate, with hot summers and mild winters, making it an ideal destination year-round. Despite being heavily affected by the 1953 earthquake, the island has recovered and developed strongly. Additionally, Zakynthos is known for its delicious honey, especially honey from local herbs. The Old Man of Hoy is a 137-meter-tall red sandstone stack located on the coast of Scotland. But surprisingly, it's only about 250 years old, very young in geological terms. Maps from the 1750s show it was still a headland connected to the mainland, not a separate stack as it is today. Originally, the stack had a second leg forming a sea arch, but this part collapsed in the early 1800s. The 1967 climb of the Old Man of Hoy was broadcast live by the BBC in a program called The Great Climb, attracting 15 million viewers. The youngest person to ever conquer it was Edward Mills, an 8-year-old boy, while the oldest was Red Cell, a 50-year-old blind man. Geologists predict that the stack is gradually collapsing, with a large crack near the top widening over time. Geirangafjord is an impressive natural wonder with a depth of up to 260 meters, enough to bury the entire Empire State Building underwater. This fjord was formed about 100,000 years ago after the last ice age, creating a majestic landscape recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Interestingly, at the bottom of Geirangafjord lies an ancient village submerged after the construction of a hydroelectric dam in the early 20th century. Nearby, Mount Okanaset is under constant monitoring due to the risk of collapse that could create a tsunami up to 80 meters high. During summer, the fjord experiences the white night phenomenon when the sun barely sets, creating magical lighting conditions. Geirangafjord has also served as a natural film set for many famous movies like James Bond, No Time to Die, and inspired Disney's Frozen. Antarctica is the only continent that doesn't belong to any country governed by the Antarctic Treaty with 54 participating nations. Despite being covered in ice, Antarctica is classified as a desert because it receives only about 100 cc of precipitation annually. This continent contains about 70% of Earth's fresh water in the form of ice. And if all this ice melted, global sea levels would rise by approximately 60 meters. Antarctica has no official time zone because all lines of longitude meet there. During the Antarctic summer, the sun doesn't set for 6 consecutive months, while winter experiences 6 months of complete darkness. Surprisingly, Antarctica has an active volcano called Erebus, with a continuously bubbling lava lake. Antarctica is an ideal location for finding meteorites, with over 4,000 specimens discovered. Skellig Michael is a mysterious island located 12 kilometers off the southwest coast of Ireland, famous for its ancient monastery, built in the 6th century. To reach the monastery, one must climb 618 steep ancient stone steps without railings, built 1,400 years ago without using mortar. Remarkably, the monks constructed beehive-shaped dwellings using the dry stone technique, designed to withstand strong winds and stay dry despite heavy rainfall. Recently, Skellig Michael gained worldwide fame as Luke Skywalker's hideout in Star Wars, causing visitor requests to increase dramatically. To protect the site, only 180 tourists are allowed on the island each day, and only during the tourist season from May to September. Tulum is one of the very few Mayan cities built on the coast, with a 12-meter cliff serving as a natural barrier on the seaside and walls surrounding the other three sides. El Castillo was not just a temple, but also functioned as a primitive lighthouse, with fires inside shining through special windows, helping merchant ships navigate through dangerous coral reefs. Tulum was built relatively late, around the 13th, 15th centuries, and was one of the last functioning Mayan cities when the Spanish arrived. The walls in Tulum were once covered with the famous Maya blue, a pigment that remained stable for thousands of years and whose creation method has only recently been decoded by modern scientists. Notably, Tulum also had an ancient tsunami warning system through small holes in the temple walls, which created special whistling sounds when abnormally large waves were approaching the shore. Raja Ampat is a hidden marine paradise in Indonesia with a name meaning Four Kings, originating from a legend about four brothers who became kings. This is the largest marine biodiversity center on the planet, with over 75% of the world's coral species and 1,500 fish species. Tourists must pay a conservation fee of about $70 valid for 1 year to protect this valuable ecosystem. Raja Ampat is one of the rare places to swim with harmless whale sharks, the largest fish in the world. Strong ocean currents create a unique drift diving phenomenon, allowing divers to travel kilometers without swimming. Local people live in floating villages on the sea with stilt houses built directly on the water. Despite its amazing biodiversity, Raja Ampat only became widely known in the early 2000s, helping it maintain its pristine wilderness. The Verdun Gorge, known as the Grand Canyon of Europe, is the deepest gorge in Europe, with a depth of 700 meters and a length of 25 kilometers. The most distinctive feature of Verdun is its characteristic turquoise water color due to the content of ultrafine limestone mineral particles suspended in the water. Although it has existed for a long time, this gorge was only discovered in the early 20th century by explorer Edouard Alfred Martel in 1905. With over 1,500 climbing routes, Verdun is a paradise for rock climbers from all over the world. Route des Crêtes, a 24 kilometers road circling the gorge with dangerous curves, offers spectacular viewpoints. The gorge is home to the rare bearded vulture with a wingspan of up to 2.8 meters and more than 2,000 plant species. Madeira Island, known as the Island of Eternal Spring, is famous for its mild, year-round climate ranging from 16 degrees to 25 degrees. Madeira International Airport is ranked as one of the most unique airports in the world, with its runway built partly on high pillars over the sea. The island is renowned for its immortal Madeira wine that can last hundreds of years without spoiling thanks to the unique estufagem process. The system of levadas, ancient water channels from the 16th century extending over 2,000 kilometers, forms an excellent network of walking trails. Visitors can experience the unique transportation carrosse de chesto, traditional wicker sleds that can reach speeds of 48 kilometers per hour. Madeira is also proud of its ancient Lara Silva forest recognized by UNESCO and its New Year's Eve fireworks display that once set a Guinness World Record. Trollstigen, meaning the Troll's Path, is a spectacular mountain pass in Norway that was built mainly by hand from 1928 to 1936 by workers using hammers, chisels, and explosives. The road is famous for its 11 sharp hairpin turns, winding along steep mountainsides with an average gradient of 9%. The mountain pass is usually closed from October to May each year due to snow up to 8 meters thick and the risk of avalanches. Vehicles longer than 12.4 meters are prohibited due to the narrow and dangerous turns, with a maximum allowed speed of only 30 kilometers per hour. The viewing area at the top of the pass has won numerous international architectural awards for its harmony with the natural landscape. During midsummer, the Trollsteigen area experiences the midnight sun phenomenon, when the sun barely sets, allowing tourists to admire the scenery almost 24 hours a day. Halong Bay has about 1,969 limestone islands formed over 500 million years ago. It is a famous natural heritage of Vietnam, recognized by UNESCO twice in 1994 and 2000. The bay is not only beautiful, but also home to over 200 marine species and rare animals. The limestone islands here have unique shapes and are known as the Bay of Rising Mountains. Halong Bay also has a rich system of caves, with over 20 large caves. Each cave has its own unique beauty and many historical relics, reflecting the region's development through different periods. Halong Bay is also an ideal destination for water sports like kayaking and scuba diving, attracting many international tourists. Lake Como covers an area of about 146 square kilometers and is the third largest lake in Italy. The depth of the lake can reach up to 410 meters, making it one of the deepest lakes in Europe. The lake has an inverted Y shape and is famous for its stunning natural landscapes. It is also home to many freshwater fish species, including salmon and catfish. Lake Como has been a resort destination for the elite since the 18th century, with many historic villas and castles along the shores. Comasina Island, a small island in the middle of the lake, has a long history and is a prominent destination in the area. Lake Como has also appeared in many famous films, such as Star Wars, Episode II, Attack of the Clones. Bentonite Hills is a notable area in Utah, USA, with hills featuring distinctive colors like red, orange, and brown. These colors are created by erosion and the minerals in the soil. The area contains bentonite clay formed from volcanic ash and has strong water-absorbing abilities. Bentonite Hills has an arid climate with little rainfall and very hot summers. This area is a popular destination for geologists due to the unique properties of the soil here. Additionally, bentonite is used in industries such as the production of building materials and additives. Bentonite Hills is one of the least urbanized areas in Utah, still preserving its pristine and unique beauty. Moon Viewpoint is located in southern Angola and is famous for its unique rock formations resembling the surface of the moon. Formed over millions of years, this site has a peaceful atmosphere, making it an ideal destination for visitors seeking tranquility. The region features limestone terrain, with cliffs and natural pits creating an impressive landscape. Although the area is quite arid, it attracts many international tourists due to its pristine and unique beauty. Moon Viewpoint is one of the famous attractions in Angola, where visitors can engage in activities such as photography and nature exploration. The marble chapels are located on the shores of General Carrera Lake, one of the largest lakes in South America, shared by Argentina and Chile. These caves are formed from white limestone marble, eroded by water waves over millions of years, creating unique shapes and stunning colors. Visitors can explore the marble chapels by boat, admiring the shining marble rock formation. This area is one of Patagonia's natural wonders, renowned for its pristine beauty, unaffected by urban development. General Carrera Lake covers an area of about 1850 square kilometers, and the marble in this area is millions of years old. The tombs of Kos are located on the island of Kos, Turkey, and are home to many ancient Greek and Roman tombs. These tombs are mostly built in caves or underground. Some tombs have unique shapes and are decorated with wall paintings reflecting the lifestyle of the past. This area is believed to be the burial site of socially important individuals from ancient Greek and Roman societies. Some tombs have unique architectural structures, including stone and tower tombs. The tombs of Kos attracts many visitors who love archaeology and exploring history. It is one of the prominent archaeological sites on the island of Kos, retaining many architectural details from thousands of years ago. Hoi An is an ancient city recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1999. The old town of Hoi An has preserved its architecture from the 15th to the 19th century, reflecting the fusion of many cultures like Chinese, Japanese, and Western influences. Hoi An is famous for its vibrant lanterns, especially during festivals like the full moon in the first lunar month. The city's specialty dishes include Kiao Lao, Mi Quang, and Ban Bao Ban Vac. Hoi An was also an important trading port in the 17th and 18th centuries, a place for exchanging goods between countries. There are no cars allowed in the old town, creating a peaceful atmosphere for visitors to explore. The Hoi An Lantern Festival attracts many tourists each year, offering a unique cultural experience. Additionally, Hoi An is famous for its silk production and traditional handicrafts. Hundred Islands National Park is one of the most unique natural wonders of the Philippines, featuring over 100 limestone islands scattered across the deep blue sea. These islands were formed over millions of years by the erosion of seawater and wind, creating dramatic cliffs, caves, and stunning sandy shores. Vibrant coral reefs surround the islands, providing a habitat for a variety of fish, sea turtles, and rare marine species. At sunrise, the sun emerges over the horizon, casting golden light across the sea, creating a mesmerizing view. Hundred Islands is not only known for its natural beauty, but also holds deep cultural significance in the maritime traditions of the Filipino people. Hundred Islands remains one of the most pristine and enchanting destinations in the Philippines, where nature and history blend seamlessly into a breathtaking landscape. Val d'Orcia, located in the southern part of Tuscany, Italy, is a valley renowned for its pristine and peaceful natural beauty. This valley is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to the perfect combination of natural landscapes and human cultural heritage. The landscape of Val d'Orcia is characterized by rolling hills, vast wheat fields, and tree-lined paths. The area is also highlighted by vineyards and traditional farms, creating a peaceful and charming picture. This region is the origin of many famous agricultural products, such as Brunello di Montalcino wine, offering a unique cultural experience for visitors. With its majestic scenery and tranquil environment, Val d'Orcia is a perfect place to explore and relax, enjoying the unspoiled natural beauty. Manpupuna Rocks is one of Russia's most unique natural rock formations, located on a remote plateau in the Ural region. The landscape features 7 towering stone pillars ranging from 30 to 42 meters in height, standing tall amid the vast wilderness. These rock formations were shaped over millions of years through erosion, creating bizarre structures resembling giant statues. According to the legends of the Komi people, these stone pillars were once warriors turned to stone for violating sacred land. This site is considered sacred, and for centuries, few have dared to approach it. Manpupuna rocks not only possess a surreal beauty, but also hold deep cultural significance. This is one of Russia's most magnificent and untouched landscapes. Glencoe is one of Scotland's most stunning valleys, surrounded by towering mountains and dramatic cliffs. This valley was shaped by volcanic and glacial activity millions of years ago, creating a striking landscape with steep slopes and streams flowing through lush green meadows. In summer, the valley is covered in vibrant green, while in winter, snow blankets the peaks, creating a breathtaking natural scene. As mist drifts over the mountaintops, Glencoe takes on a mysterious and captivating atmosphere. The history of Glencoe is tied to significant past events, giving the valley an air of both beauty and solemnity. Glencoe is a perfect blend of untamed nature and profound history, making it one of the most iconic destinations in the Scottish Highlands. The pyramids of Giza are among the most remarkable ancient wonders of the world, standing in the arid desert of Egypt. Massive limestone blocks are stacked to form towering pyramids, reflecting sunlight over the golden sands. The surrounding landscape is a vast expanse with a deep blue sky and desert winds sweeping through. The long shadows of the pyramids stretch across the sand, emphasizing the perfect symmetry of the structures. Built over 4,500 years ago, the pyramids of Giza stand as a testament to the advanced engineering and astronomical knowledge of the ancient Egyptians. For millennia, the pyramids have endured, standing tall in the desert as icons of ancient Egyptian civilization. Chefchaouen is a city nestled in the northern mountains of Morocco, distinguished by its blue-painted houses that create a striking landscape. The city is surrounded by mountains and valleys, offering a peaceful atmosphere amid untouched nature. Traditional architecture features narrow cobblestone streets, wooden doors, and arches that reflect Moroccan style. Viewed from above, Chefchaouen appears as a harmonious blend of blue tones and the surrounding green mountains. Founded in the 15th century, Chefchaouen has a rich history shaped by influences from indigenous people, Andalusians, and Jewish communities. Locals continue the tradition of painting their homes blue, a distinctive feature with spiritual significance. Part of the Hawaiian archipelago, Maui is an island in the Pacific Ocean with a varied natural scenery. The pristine sandy beaches, glistening clean waves, and extensive coral reefs set this island apart. Covering the mountain slopes, rainforests foster a diverse ecology with many local plant and animal species. The stunning panorama of Maui combines mountains, deep woods, and the water to create a breathtaking landscape. With hula dances, ukulele music, and events rooted in legacy, Maui also retains ancient Hawaiian culture. People may sense a strong connection to the ground and the water in Maui, a blending of natural beauty and history. Famously megalithic structure, Stonehenge is found in southern England. Built between 2500 and 2000 BC, this construction has circularly spaced, massive stone columns. Recognizing Stonehenge's historical and cultural value, it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. Stonehenge's alignment with the sun's seasonal motions suggests that it could have been utilized for astronomical or religious reasons. It is believed that the Stonehenge stone columns provide a spiritual function connected to ancient people's ceremonies. Old English is said to be the source of Stonehenge's name. Stone means rock, and henge might refer to hanging or hinge. Among the most well-known suspension bridges worldwide, the Capilano Suspension Bridge is located in North Vancouver, Canada. Rising 70 meters over the Capilano River below, the bridge is 137 meters long, Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, the region around the bridge, has many interesting activities. Treetops Adventure, with 7 suspension bridges linking old Douglas fir trees, offers a high walking experience in the rich tropical rainforest and marks one of the unique experiences. Comprising steel and glass, Cliff Walk is a walkway that skirts the cliffside, providing panoramic views of the canyon below. The Atacama Desert, located in northern Chile, is known as the driest place on Earth, with some areas having not recorded rain for hundreds of years. Despite its dryness, Atacama has a diverse ecosystem, with animals like guanacos, alpacas, and Andean flamingos. Atacama is also known for its large salt flats, like Salar de Atacama, which contains a significant amount of lithium used in battery production. This desert is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also has great economic value due to important mineral deposits like copper, gold, silver, and lithium. Atacama has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, affirming the unique cultural and natural value of the region. Maldives, officially known as the Republic of Maldives, is an island nation located south of the Lakshadweep Islands in the Indian Ocean. The country consists of about 1,192 small islands, divided into 26 natural coral atolls, with around 200 islands inhabited. Maldives is known as the flattest country in the world, with an average elevation of only about 2.3 meters above sea level. Despite covering just 298 square kilometers, Maldives is the smallest country in Asia and one of the smallest countries in the world. The country is famous for its white sandy beaches, clear waters, and rich marine ecosystem. With its stunning natural beauty and rich culture, Maldives continues to capture global attention. Sagrada Familia is one of the most unique architectural masterpieces in the world, distinguished by its towering spires and nature-inspired design. The basilica features intricate carvings that mimic trees, flowers, and animals, creating a harmonious blend between architecture and nature. The interior has an almost surreal beauty, as shifting light throughout the day transforms walls and columns into a living canvas. Designed by Antoni Gaudí, the basilica is a fusion of Gothic and modernist styles, with flowing architectural lines that resemble a massive sculpture. The conical towers rise like mountain peaks, while the interior is structured like a forest, with branching columns resembling tree canopies. Sagrada Familia is more than just a church. It is a symbol of artistic expression, showcasing limitless creativity in architecture. Venice is a unique city located on a lagoon along the Adriatic Sea, where canals weave through ancient buildings. The city is built on hundreds of small islands, connected by sturdy stone bridges and a canal system that serves as its main transportation network. Venice's architecture bears deep historical imprints, with red brick buildings, towering domes, and intricately decorated facades standing out against the blue waters. At sunrise and sunset, the city takes on a mystical glow as warm hues spread across the water. The city was not only a symbol of commerce, but also a center of art and culture, where architectural masterpieces and music still echo through time. Yellowstone National Park is one of the world's greatest natural wonders, featuring a diverse landscape of mountains, valleys, pristine forests, and vividly colored hot springs. It is the first national park in the world, sitting atop a massive supervolcano that fuels an active geothermal system. Yellowstone contains hundreds of geysers and hot springs, where boiling water rises from the earth, carrying minerals that create uniquely colored pools. Thousands of years of mineral deposits have formed surreal limestone terraces, sculpted by nature into breathtaking formations. Yellowstone is home to winding rivers, vast grasslands, and a rich diversity of wildlife. Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the United States, distinguished by its vibrant rings of color that transition from deep blue at the center to layers of green, yellow, orange, and red. The high-temperature water produces rising steam that reflects sunlight, creating an ethereal landscape. This hot spring was formed by intense geothermal activity, where magma near the Earth's surface heats underground water. The rich mineral content, combined with heat-loving bacteria, has created a unique ecosystem where microorganisms thrive and generate striking natural color patterns. From above, Grand Prismatic Spring appears like a massive gemstone set within a raw, geothermal terrain. The rising steam blends with the natural hues, crafting a surreal and dynamic scene. Jellyfish Lake is located within the islands of Palau, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and lush tropical forests. The golden jellyfish in the lake have evolved uniquely, losing their ability to sting due to the absence of natural predators. Jellyfish Lake was formed over 12,000 years ago when rising sea levels flooded limestone cavities, creating an isolated environment. The scenery of the lake is both pristine and surreal, with vast swarms of jellyfish drifting through the tranquil water, moving gently beneath the sunlight, reflecting on the surface. This is one of the world's rarest biological wonders, where nature has crafted a truly unique and extraordinary ecosystem. Petra is an ancient city carved directly into the red sandstone cliffs of southern Jordan. Its structures blend seamlessly with nature, standing out with massive, intricately carved facades embedded into towering rock walls. Narrow canyons leading into Petra reveal a breathtaking landscape where sandstone formations shift in shades of red, orange, and gold under the changing sunlight. Petra was built by the Nabateans in the 4th century BCE and became a crucial trading hub. The remaining stone-carved structures stand as a testament to their masterful construction techniques and artistic craftsmanship. Today, Petra retains its enigmatic beauty with towering rock formations and traces of a once prosperous city. Cascades de Musa Ida Utana is one of Morocco's most beautiful waterfalls, nestled within the majestic mountains of the High Atlas Range. The waterfall cascades from great heights onto limestone terraces, forming crystal-clear pools that reflect the brilliant sunlight. In spring, the scenery becomes enchanting as almond trees bloom, covering the mountains in a pure white blanket. During the rainy season, the waterfall gains strength, producing a resounding echo through the pristine wilderness. In the dry season, the water recedes, revealing delicate limestone formations that locals poetically call the Bride's Veil for their gentle and graceful beauty. Beyond its breathtaking landscape, Imuza Waterfall embodies the rich culture of the Berber people, offering visitors the chance to experience traditional festivals and savor authentic local cuisine. Banao Rice Terraces is a stunning masterpiece of both nature and human ingenuity, nestled among the majestic mountains of Luzon, Philippines. Carved into the mountainside more than 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people, these rice terraces resemble stairways reaching the sky, creating a breathtaking and rare landscape. Especially during the harvest season, the terraces turn golden, reflecting the brilliant sunlight and forming an enchanting natural panorama. Beyond their beauty, they showcase the remarkable skill and wisdom of the Ifugao in constructing a sophisticated irrigation system that harnesses natural water sources to keep the land fertile. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Banaue is not only a symbol of ancient agricultural civilization, but also a vivid testament to the harmony between humans and nature. The Giant's Causeway, a unique natural wonder located on the northern coast of Ireland, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its magnificent geological beauty. Formed by volcanic activity 60 million years ago, this site amazes visitors with approximately 4,000 perfect hexagonal basalt columns stacked together like giant steps leading to the sea. Each column averages 12 meters in height, created by the rapid cooling of volcanic lava, forming a natural architectural masterpiece with perfect geometric patterns. According to Irish legend, this site was believed to be a bridge built by the giant Finn McCool to connect Ireland with Scotland, creating fascinating folklore about battles between giants. The characteristic black color of the basalt stones contrasts beautifully with the blue Atlantic Ocean, creating scenery that changes with weather and tides. The Marble Caves, a natural wonder located between Chile and Argentina's border, is one of the world's most beautiful caves with a 6,000-year formation history. Located on Lake General Carrera, these caves are only accessible by boat, offering visitors a unique exploration experience in the wild Patagonia region. The cave's unique feature is its beautiful marble swirls, created by water erosion over millennia, with colors changing seasonally from sparkling turquoise in summer to mystical silver gray in winter. The caves are surrounded by crystal-clear lake water, creating magical light effects and reflections that make the cave ceiling appear as a perfect natural artwork. Once home to the Tehuelche indigenous people, the caves are now an attractive destination for explorers and photographers, as well as an important geological research site. Jiuzhai Valley, a breathtaking natural wonder located in northern Sichuan, China, is one of UNESCO's recognized natural World Heritage Sites. The valley features a system of over 114 crystal-clear lakes with magical colors ranging from turquoise to sapphire blue, changing with seasons and weather. Its crystal-clear lakes mirror the surrounding scenery, adding to the mystical allure inspired by the legend of a goddess shattering her mirror. The valley's beauty is adorned with majestic waterfalls, creating a wonderful natural symphony, especially in winter when they freeze into magical ice artworks. Not only famous for its natural landscape, this is also a sacred land of Tibetan and Qiang people, with mythical stories about lakes considered gifts from the mountain goddess. This is truly a tourist paradise, where nature and culture blend to create an exquisite picture of heaven and earth. Whitehaven Beach, a pristine white sand paradise located on Australia's east coast, is one of the world's most beautiful beaches, with its pure white sandy stretch extending 7 kilometers. What makes this beach particularly famous is its sand composition of 98% pure silica, creating a pristine white color and never getting hot under the intense sunlight. The beauty of Whitehaven Beach is enhanced by its crystal-clear turquoise waters, changing colors throughout the day, along with stunning sand patterns created by the tides. Beneath the clear waters lies a rich marine ecosystem with vibrant coral reefs, colorful tropical fish, and occasional sightings of dolphins and rays. This place is not just a famous tourist destination, but also holds deep cultural value, having been the sacred land of the Aboriginal Ngaro people for thousands of years. Angel Falls is the highest waterfall in the world, reaching a height of 979 meters, located in Canaima National Park, a site recognized as a natural heritage by UNESCO. Situated in Venezuela, the waterfall was named after American pilot Jimmy Angel, who discovered the falls in the 1930s. The waterfall, with its pristine and majestic beauty, attracts those who are eager to explore and love nature. The water falling from a miraculous height creates a spectacular scene, making it a highlight that attracts tourists from all over the world. The surrounding land is home to many unique animals and plants, enhancing the biodiversity value of the region. The Piman, an indigenous tribe, regard the waterfall as a sacred part of their culture and mythology. Banff National Park, established in 1885, is the first national park in Canada and was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. It is one of the country's famous destinations, covering an area of about 16,641 square kilometers. Banff is home to towering mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and diverse wildlife. This area is known for its towering peaks and lakes such as Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, attracting millions of visitors every year. The town of Banff, located within the national park, is the highest town in Canada, with an elevation ranging from 1,400 to 1,630 meters above sea level. Banff stands out not only for its stunning natural beauty, but also as an ideal destination for outdoor activities such as skiing, hiking, and mountain climbing. In the autumn, when the leaves turn golden and red, Banff becomes even more enchanting and attracts tourists seeking to admire the scenery. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world, standing at 848.86 meters. Every year, thousands of people from around the world attempt to conquer Everest, despite the harsh weather conditions with strong winds and freezing temperatures. Everest is not only known for its height, but also for being covered in snow and ice year-round. Although it is the highest mountain, Everest is not the highest from the Earth's center. This mountain lies on the border between Nepal and China. Climbing Everest can take from 2 to 3 months, and during that time, climbers face many dangers such as avalanches and lack of oxygen. The Galapagos Islands are one of the world's unique natural wonders, known for their rich ecosystem and special animals. Galapagos is the only place in the world where the marine iguana lives, a lizard that can swim and dive underwater. The animals here are not afraid of humans, allowing tourists to approach them easily without causing harm. The giant tortoises in Galapagos can live for over 100 years, making them the longest living creatures on the islands. Additionally, some animals here have the ability to change color for camouflage or communication with their species. Birds like the albatross in Galapagos can travel thousands of kilometers to search for food. Niagara Falls is one of the world's most famous natural wonders, located between the borders of Canada and the United States. With a height of 51 meters, the falls pour down with a massive water flow of about 2,800 cubic meters per second, enough to fill 1 million bathtubs in a minute. Surprisingly, the falls are moving backward about 30 centimeters each year due to water erosion of the rocks. Niagara Falls is not just a tourist attraction, but also an important energy source, generating enough electricity to power 3.8 million homes. At night, the falls become spectacular with a $3 million LED lighting system, creating thousands of different colors. The characteristic turquoise color of the waterfall comes from minerals and microorganisms, while in extremely cold winters, the falls can partially freeze, forming massive ice columns. Lake Baikal is the deepest freshwater lake in the world, with a depth of 1642 meters, and is one of the oldest lakes, with an age of over 25 million years. This lake covers an area of about 3,100 square kilometers and contains about 20% of the Earth's unfreezing fresh water. With a capacity to hold up to 23,000 kilometers of water, Baikal is an invaluable source of fresh water. Around 1,700 species of plants and animals live in the lake, many of which are endemic and found nowhere else. The area around the lake is also known as one of the most biologically rich regions in the world. In winter, Lake Baikal freezes over, but the water beneath still maintains a stable temperature, creating a unique natural phenomenon. The Maldives consists of about 1,200 small islands, but only around 200 islands are inhabited. The country has around 26 atolls, which are prominent coral structures that make up most of the country's area. With an average elevation of just about 1.5 meters above sea level, the Maldives is the lowest country in the world. The surrounding sea is very clear, making it an ideal place for activities like diving and snorkeling. Overwater resorts are a popular destination for tourists. The Maldives is home to over 2,000 species of fish, including many brightly colored tropical species. A fascinating phenomenon here is the glowing beaches at night due to bioluminescent microorganisms. The Nepali coast, located on the island of Kauai, Hawaii, is famous for its towering cliffs up to 1,200 meters high and deep valleys. The rugged terrain means that the area has no roads and visitors can only access it by boat, helicopter, or by hiking the 17-mile-long Kalalau Trail. This area receives over 400 inches of rainfall each year, making it one of the wettest places on Earth. Additionally, the Nepali coast is home to many marine species, such as Hawaii green sea turtles and dolphins. The majestic scenery of the Nepali coast has attracted many film crews, most notably for the 1993 film Jurassic Park. Summer is the best time for outdoor activities, such as kayaking or taking a helicopter tour, as the weather is favorable and the waves are calm. Iguazu Falls, located on the border between Brazil and Argentina, is one of the most famous natural wonders in the world, with about 275 separate waterfalls. This waterfall is not only impressive in scale, but also in the biodiversity of the surrounding tropical rainforest. The most prominent feature is Devil's Throat, nearly 82 meters high, attracting millions of visitors each year. The Guarani, one of the indigenous tribes of the area, have regarded Iguazu as a sacred site, associated with legends about gods and mermaids. The existence of the waterfall is not only a cultural highlight, but also a center for conservation and ecological research activities, contributing to the local economy and awareness of nature conservation. Crater Lake, the deepest lake in the United States, located in Crater Lake National Park in southern Oregon, is the result of a volcanic eruption about 7,700 years ago. This lake is particularly famous for its deep and clear blue water, resulting solely from rain and melted snow, without any rivers flowing in or out. The native culture, especially the Klamath tribe, considers Crater Lake sacred, associated with legends of a battle between the sky and the earth. The lake and its surrounding area have been protected as part of a national park since 1902, attracting millions of visitors annually as well as scientists for research. The combination of majestic natural beauty and profound cultural significance makes Crater Lake one of the most important tourist and research destinations in the United States. Trolltunga, one of Norway's most spectacular natural wonders, sits at an elevation of 1,100 meters above sea level and juts out about 700 meters above Lake Ringadalsvatnet. This rock formation was created around 1,000 years ago by glacial erosion, forming a long and narrow sandstone ledge that extends dramatically into the air. Trolltunga is renowned for its breathtaking scenery, surrounded by towering mountain ranges and a crystal-clear lake reflecting the sky. According to Norwegian folklore, the unique shape of this rock is said to be the tongue of a giant troll that turned to stone when exposed to sunlight. With its raw beauty and remarkable geological significance, Trolltunga is a must-visit destination for those seeking to experience Norway's majestic wilderness. The Borneo rainforest, one of the oldest tropical rainforests in the world, is about 140 million years old. This rainforest covers much of the island of Borneo, located between Malaysia and Indonesia, creating a diverse ecosystem with thousands of unique species of animals and plants. The Borneo rainforest is home to many rare animals, including the Bornean orangutan, sun bear, and proboscis monkey. In addition, the forest is famous for its plant diversity, particularly the Rafflesia arnoldii flower, known as the largest flower in the world. The Borneo rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate by absorbing large amounts of CO2 and producing oxygen. Visitors to Borneo can participate in activities such as hiking, wildlife watching, and exploring the culture of indigenous communities. The Cliffs of Moher is one of the most famous tourist spots in Ireland, stretching 8 kilometers long and rising 214 meters high. It is located on the western coast of Ireland and was formed more than 300 million years ago. This landmark is not only notable for its natural beauty, but also as a habitat for tens of thousands of seabirds, including puffins and razorbills. With breathtaking views from O'Brien's Tower, built in the 19th century, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the area and even spot seabirds living here. Cliffs of Moher is also recognized by UNESCO as a global geopark for its geological and biological significance. The Cliffs of Moher hold majestic beauty and deep historical value, making it one of the natural wonders that cannot be missed when traveling to Ireland. The Gobi Desert, located between Mongolia and China, is the largest desert in Asia and the fourth largest in the world, covering an area of about 1.3 million square kilometers. The Gobi Desert has an extremely harsh climate, with temperatures dropping below 40 degrees in winter and rising above 40 degrees in summer. Despite its aridity, the Gobi is home to many wild animals, including Bactrian camels, Przewalski's horses, and snow leopards. The Gobi Desert is also where the first dinosaur eggs were discovered in 1923, and it holds many important archaeological sites, including dinosaur fossils and relics from ancient civilizations. However, the Gobi is facing many environmental challenges, including pollution and land degradation, threatening biodiversity and the livelihoods of local communities. Mount Vesuvius is one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world and the only active volcano in Europe. With a height of 1,281 meters, Mount Vesuvius has experienced many eruptions, the most devastating of which was the eruption in 79 AD, which buried the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum. The most recent eruption occurred in 1944, and the volcano is still considered one of the most dangerous today. The area surrounding the volcano has a population of about 7,000 people living in what is known as the death zone in the event of another eruption. The eruptions of Mount Vesuvius have created fertile land, ideal for farming, particularly for grape cultivation for wine production. The volcano is an important subject of study in geology, helping scientists predict and study volcanic eruptions in the future. Mount Kinabalu, at 4,095 meters, is the highest peak in Southeast Asia. It is located in Kinabalu Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its biodiversity and unique landscapes. Mount Kinabalu attracts many mountaineers, with the climb to the summit usually taking about 2 days and 1 night. Visitors can enjoy the stunning sunrise from the peak, an experience not to be missed. The best time to climb Mount Kinabalu is from March to August, when the weather is dry and favorable. However, visitors need to book permits in advance because the daily number of climbers is limited. The area surrounding the mountain not only has a rich ecosystem with over 6,000 plant species and 300 bird species, but also offers great opportunities for outdoor activities like hiking and nature photography. The Amazon River is the largest river in South America and has the largest freshwater discharge in the world. It originates from the Andes Mountains in Peru and flows through many South American countries, ultimately draining into the Atlantic Ocean. This river experiences significant seasonal changes in water levels, which can rise up to 30 feet during the rainy season. This makes it impossible to build bridges in the area, forcing all residents along the river to travel by boat. The enormous water flow of the Amazon River can reduce the salinity of seawater up to 160 kilometers from the coast, affecting sea levels in the Caribbean. However, this area faces challenges such as deforestation and climate change. Lake Titicaca, located on the border of Peru and Bolivia, is the largest freshwater lake in South America and the highest freshwater lake in the world, at an altitude of 10 meters above sea level. The lake covers an area of about 8,372 square kilometers and is home to over 530 species of aquatic life. According to Inca mythology, Lake Titicaca is where the sun was born, an essential element in their beliefs. Additionally, the area surrounding the lake contains many important archaeological sites. However, Lake Titicaca is facing environmental challenges, including water pollution and declining water levels, threatening biodiversity and the livelihoods of local communities. Plitvice Lakes National Park, located in Croatia, was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1979. It is the oldest and largest national park in Croatia, with a system of 16 interconnected lakes divided into upper and lower groups. These lakes are connected by a series of waterfalls, creating a magnificent natural landscape. The park is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also for being home to many wild animals, such as bears, wolves, and deer. The lakes and waterfalls in the national park were formed by the deposition of travertine stone, creating a unique landscape. Spring and autumn are the ideal times to visit this park, when the weather is pleasant and the natural scenery is at its peak of beauty.